Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Rev, and first, to start things off, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting me, to everyone who just now found me on YouTube, found me on Twitter, whatever. I just want to say a big thank you for coming out, supporting me, watching my videos, dropping likes, interacting with me on Twitter, and all this stuff. It really means a lot. It's the reason why I do it, is to get to you guys and to have fun with you guys. I just want to start this video off thanking you guys, and hopefully we can just continue to grow together and make this channel something great. And I do have a few things to get to first before I go into the actual story that I want to tell you guys today. I was approached yesterday with something that is fairly large, that will work into something fairly large, but it is something that we're trying to keep a little bit on the down low right now. Just be on the lookout on this channel, on my Twitter, for announcements and stuff made about it. I will say that if you or one of your buddies is big into the compet side of COD, you definitely want to either give this channel to them or give my Twitter to them and tell them to be on the lookout for some pretty big news in the competitive scene. I don't want to give out too much, but that is about it. Just be on the lookout. Share it with your buddies if you know they're into that kind of stuff. And I also am needing an editor to make an intro, not only for me myself, but also for the gaming clan that I'm in, Team Endless Shoulders. We need something like an intro to be put in our videos. The members want their videos to put, just to kind of be like, hey, look, I'm part of this clan, I'm repping it, join our clan, which we're still recruiting, we're still looking for people to have fun with. And if you want to, you can comment on this video, we'll add you to our Skype chat, you can game with us and stuff like that. But those are the two announcements I wanted to make before I get into the video, and what you're watching now is not what I originally planned to upload with this commentary. It actually, what I planned on uploading was about a 50 kill gameplay on, what's the name? Oh, it's a Safeguard, that's what it is. I was a 50 kill gameplay on Safeguard Ground War, and that actually, I didn't record it because I was like, I'm just going to leave it in my theater, I'm going to come back and record it later. And I come back to record it, and it's like the file's been corrupted and whatnot. And so there went my 50 kill gameplay, and I also got a quad in that game, so I was kind of upset. It's gone, but whatever, it happens. So I had to, make a nice little, not really nice, it's not that good, but I wanted something to go in the background, didn't have anything else. So I apologize if it's not what you would expect to be at the standards. But the story that I wanted to talk about actually happened today. I've had this, I don't know, it looks like a wart, okay, and it has been on my forehead for 3 months now, maybe close to 4. It popped up in October. If you want to count those months out, you can. But, popped up in October, and I had been pulling it off, stuff like that, and it had been bleeding like crazy every time I pulled it off. And it would grow back within 2 to 3 days of me pulling it off. So, just getting rid of it the simple way was impossible, and I just couldn't seem to get rid of it. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor had mentioned something about it being a little pocket of blood vessels that just grow. And right here, my controller disconnected right here in the gameplay. It tends to happen a lot, and I was on a streak, and my controller decided that it wanted to disconnect. You can see right there. So that was a little upsetting that I died from it. But I went to the doctor, and he was like, it's a little pocket of blood vessels that it just continuously produces more and more blood vessels, and it begins to expand outward outside of the skin, and produce a wart-like thing that will continue to grow unless treated. And that is the reason why when you pulled it off, it would grow back, because it was continuously making more and more blood vessels, and it would bleed because of blood vessels you're pulling off, and it would bleed for 30 minutes. I mean, it would bleed. We're not talking a scratch. We're talking I just got shot in the head bleed. It was a lot. I was going through a half a roll of tissues trying to keep it all from getting everywhere. And it might sound a little bit nasty, but I ended up going to the doctor today to get it removed. And I was a little nervous. It hurt a lot when I was picking it off, and I was like, great, now they're actually gonna remove this thing. It's gonna be gone. It's gonna hurt. I was like, I would just imagine them taking scalpels to me and stuff like this, and I'm like, I'm not about to sit through that. I was like, I was telling some of my buddies, I hope they knock me out. I really hope I don't have to sit there and watch them dig into my forehead with a knife or something. I walk in there, and he kind of looks at it, and he had a a nurse in training in there, so she was a student, so he was kind of explaining things to her as he was like looking at it and, you know, going through it all. And he was like, all right, so basically what we're going to do is we're going to put this on here, numb it up, and we're going to get rid of it, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take silver nitrate. And if you don't know, silver nitrate is actually extremely caustic. It'll burn you. It's very, if it gets in your skin, it burns your skin. And what the silver nitrate was for was to, after it was pulled off, after the obtrusion on my skin of blood vessels was pulled off, it was to close off and kill those blood vessels so they would stop growing rapidly. And that's what it was for. And so I was like, okay, that's not too bad. So he sprays it with like a thing that numbs it up almost. And he kind of sprayed it, and he was like, close your eyes, before he sprayed it. Close my eyes. And within a couple seconds of him spraying it, he already had his fingers around it. And I mean, he ripped it off. Like with his fingers, with a glove on, just grabbed it and just, poof, there it went off. And it hurt. I tell you, imagine someone pinching you, like your skin. That's exactly what he did. He pinched me, and then he just ripped that skin off. Imagine someone pinching you and ripping the skin off their pinching. That's exactly what he did. I tell you what, it hurt. And it still hurts, especially from that silver nitrate. Because what it does is it just burns your skin, and it burned those blood vessels, and it killed them. So hopefully that's going away. So that's kind of what happened today. I figured I'd share it with you because it's pretty interesting in my opinion. But this gameplay is about to wrap up, so you know I'm dealing with having a band-aid on my forehead. I get to take it off in the morning, but he was like, oh, you'll have a black mark from where the silver nitrate burned your skin, and it'll scab up. And I'm like, oh, great. So I'll be dealing with that, but the big announcements, you know, be on the lookout for those. And we do still need the Team Endless Soldiers editor. So if you're interested in doing that, hit me up in the comment section, or, you know, message me and I'll get you my Skype. And that's going to about wrap it up today, guys. I hope you guys have a great night, and thank you for watching. Peace.
Uses the Force. This is the weapon of the Jedi. The Force will be with you.